All right, folks. Jay here from Jay Rides. This is what we're up to today. We're working on the big old girl. As you saw me, I was welding up the frame for this deck. Pretty friggin' sweet, eh? Heavy duty as well. As you can see, I'm using new and used stuff. Gotta use up that used stuff that you get for free, especially for the price of steel nowadays. She's gonna be a big one. I figure by the time I'm done this deck, it's gonna be 16 feet long total. So this deck right here, you're looking at 12'8". So I should be able to haul a decent sized car on here if I want. Maybe a couple side by sides like this way, because it's 92 inches wide. It's going to be. So yeah, you can just stack the side by sides, maybe 3 of them this way. Pretty cool. So today we're gonna weld in these braces I picked up. We're gonna weld those guys in. I'm going every foot. And then I'm gonna get some lumber and put it on there. But I still gotta build the sides, these sides. And I gotta put a wheel well in here. It's gonna be a nice wheel well here. That's just gonna have a little bubble out. Just gonna be a tad bit higher than these sides. Just the way it's gonna be. I gotta go pull them out of my donor bus. So that's gonna be an interesting process. And yeah, it's all welded in there. It's nice welds, eh? Pretty cool. So yeah, I was hoping that this would be a little bit lower, but I'm gonna have to use a little bit of ramp to put a vehicle on top. Not a big deal. I got a few extra ones kicking around. But yeah, this big old girl's getting bigger and bigger as we speak. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see there. I'm gonna have duals on here as well, so I just flip the tire around so I can get a good measurement of where my deck is going to be. Those aren't spacers. Yeah, disc brakes on the back. That's that '06 chassis. Disc brakes all around, people. And I'm going to round this tube. I'm going to make it round so it looks vintage, not so squared off. Same with this is going to be square here, but the beaver tail is going to have a little round to it as well. So yeah, just to give it that look. And I'm going to, after I finish welding these guys in, I got to clean them up and grind them and mark where I'm going to put them. I'm still on the fence. I'd really like to get some rough cut lumber to put on here and then put a paint on it, or probably a paint. I wouldn't mind putting a paint on there. And the frame itself is going to be red, the same color as the truck, or orange, or whatever color you call this. I got a buddy with one of those color scan guns, so he's going to scan it for me and pull up a code or something. More than likely, this is just trim clad or something, because it burns as soon as you touch it with the welder. It burns instantly, just poof. So who knows what's in this paint. So we'll see if we can get something close. Get something close to that. And we're going to paint the deck, and I'm going to make a side off of the step, and it's going to run along underneath that pipe there and it to the beaver tail. I'm going to tape it out so I can figure out exactly the length of the beaver tail I want to go with, because I haven't quite decided on the length. It's going to be 3 to 4 feet. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to run some tape lines and stand back and have a good look. Get the big picture of it all. Yeah, and I finished the doghouse Doghouse is done and all bolted in. That took me a day to finish it off. So that's all in, and buzz up all the holes inside the cab. There's like where the fuel tank comes up, and then there's some kind of hydraulic lines because this thing had a dump on it before, so there was all kinds of stuff in there, extra holes. So I think this truck had a couple lives. I think it was something, and then it became a dump truck, and that's okay. Now it's a flat deck truck. I'm going to put a receiver right there in the center with a slide in. So I can put a winch in there, or I can put a wheel chuck for my Harley. That would look pretty cool going down the road with my Harley on the back of that. So yeah, I'm going to make it so you can load from the side and from the back. I can't cut any more steel today. I made sure I had a few blades for the weekend so I can cut as much as I wanted. Busted 2 blades on my little old saw this weekend. Busted them. So I got to pick up some tomorrow after work. But I have enough work today to keep me busy. I got some welding to do. And then I got some mocking up to do. Some measuring. So I guess, yeah, let's get at this. Let's get prepping these for welding in and get some welding done. Looking cool. All right, let's do this. There you have it, folks. I prepped them. They're ready to be welded in. I marked in every place I could. I know they're ugly and rusty, but they're going to be covered. You won't see them anyways. But they're thick steel. That's 3-inch steel channel right there. I'm one short. One had a little bit of a bow in it. So I got to cut some more when I get some more blades. So I'm just going to do what I can today with these guys. I want to weld them in. There's a piece of mud on there. It's not crap, it's mud. I just pulled them in out of the yard yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to weld these up. Marked them here. I marked the center there. And I marked my 2 inches down because I'm going to use rough cut lumber. I went on Marketplace and I found tons of people selling rough cut lumber. So that's the route I'm going to go. I don't want smooth stuff that's only 1.5 inches when they should be 2 inches. So I'm going to go with the stock 2-inch rough cut 2x4 for a rough, tough truck. Not going to be no sissy truck, that's for sure. She's going to be a worker. Alrighty. Let's get some welding done. Weld, weld, weld. Another piece of this big puzzle. All right, let's go. All right, folks. This is what I have visioned for this deck. I'm going to put a toolbox right there, the nice diamond plate lid, and yeah, I'm going to make a outside skin to go over top of it out of aluminum or sheet metal, and yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a total of 15 feet long. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to put a wheel well in there. So Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to wait till I get my saw blades tomorrow, and I'm going to continue on making this part. And then the outside part, I got to pick up some 2x4s, then boom, down this side tire, boom, and the wheel well will go inside. I did finish putting my braces in for the wood deck. I need one more to put in. I got to cut that once I get my blades. And you see I put stuff over that gas tank. Man, that makes you nervous welding over top of one of those. So yeah, there you have it. That's what it is going to be. So yeah, I'm going to go right off of there. I'm going to make it level with that step. Slowly go up a bit to the tail. Yeah, I think it's going to look pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. It's going to be an awesome little toy hauler. Yep, badass machine. I'm going to get some rough cut lumber for here. They have tons of them on Marketplace, so I'm going to get it. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you appreciate this, and give it a thumbs up. Please comment, and thanks for subscribing. Peace out.